So a while back, I decided one night to go out running. So I put my earbuds in and I take off for this lake near my house. And while I'm running around this lake, I come across this lady and her little son who's about maybe 3 or 4 years old, and they're fishing. Well, as I'm running towards them, this lady sort of like waves me down. And so I stop and she goes, "Sorry to bother you, but could you help me? My son just caught a fish and I don't really go fishing a lot. And I was wondering if you could help me take this fish off the hook for him." By the way, I don't like touching fish at all, but I decided to help her out anyways. I'm helping her take this fish off the hook, and she tells me all about this story about how her and her husband are just going through a divorce and they're separated and he doesn't live there anymore, and so she's trying to spend time with her son. And so I take the fish off the hook, she thanks me, and I keep running. Because here's the thing, disciples of Jesus stop what they're doing and they help others. So let's see what this all has to do with this week's episode of Down to Earth.
Welcome to Cosmic Kinetics. We didn't just put a man on the moon. We put big colonies of people on almost every planet. And soon, we'll have cell phone towers. Every day, our hardworking staff is working on new products to enhance your day-to-day space life. And in 2057, we're proud to announce we'll be introducing exciting new products like digital luggage, showerless soap, and portable boot chargers. Cosmic Kinetics, bringing everyday Earth to space, every day.
Describe what you're feeling, Gavin.
Peaceful. Like a baby swaddled in cotton candy clouds.
It isn't working. How's that?
Extremely uncomfortable. Like a baby wrapped in scorpions.
Great. We're getting there.
Check it out. Showerless soap. Promotes water conservation.
Impressive. How does it work?
I got this. In case there are any unknown side effects. It's got a pleasant scent. Seems to be doing the trick. A little bit of a burn.
It might need some work.
Yeah, that's a real good sting.
Thanks, Gavin.
Anything you need, I'm your man.
What were you working on here?
Soundless alarm clock. Instead of beeping, it wakes you up with discomfort.
Interesting.
Well, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go hit the emergency wash station.
I wish I was half as unselfish as that guy.
Can I have a moment, everyone?
Uh-oh. Never a good sign when your boss is stressed.
What's up, Buster?
I just got some bad news. A rather large asteroid field entered our shipping route to Jupiter, destroying a freighter and all the products heading to the colony.
Darn asteroids every time.
The products can be replaced, but the autopiloted freighter cannot.
It shouldn't be too hard to creating an autopilot program for any navigation system.
Even for a DX-345.
Wow. Do they still make those?
It's the only ship I've got that's not out on a run.
Can we wait until one gets back?
I wish. This happened at a horrible time. As you know, communication with the Jupiter colony has been rough lately, and that's putting it nicely. This is about more than just good customer service. I want them to know we care about them. And they're expecting that shipment.
My dad was a DX mechanic. He used to let me help out when I was younger. Piece of cake. We can do this.
I like this attitude. The quicker we get this resolved, the better.
This isn't cake. This isn't even dessert. This is difficult to swallow broccoli casserole.
I bit off a bit more than I could chew.
Is that a DX-345?
How did you know that?
Well, before they moved me up to the lab, I used to work downstairs in the shipping yard.
So you're familiar with this navigation system?
Used to build them all the time.
Keep talking, Gavin.
Well, they're very, very advanced machines with many precision.
And now we know why he was transferred.
The odds of us creating an autopiloting program for this old hunk of junk and then charting a reliable new course outside of any asteroid fields are slim.
How slim?
I haven't crunched the numbers, but roughly 22,000 to 1, give or take.
The Jupiter colony didn't already hate us. They certainly will after this.
Well, everybody knows the Jupiter colony's full of snobs.
They're so picky. We designed them self-cooling outerwear, and they sent them all back with a note, something snazzier.
And they think Buster's a one-trick pony.
Pony? Buster's like a bronco with tons of tricks. I mean, if all they are is ungrateful, why should we rush to help them?
She has a point. We innovate things to improve their lives, and they just spit in our face.
If they don't care about us, why should we care about them?
Because they need us. Look, every day I show up to this lab and I get burned, poked, prodded, beaten. I've been through a lot of horrible things, but you know why I come back every single day? It's because I'm a part of something that improves the lives of so many people. And there's no amount of physical or mental pain that would ever stop me from being a part of something like that. You always gotta remember, it's our pleasure to help.
Wow.
Well said, Gavin.
Glad to be part of the team.
So what? Outside of making the delivery ourselves, how do we help people all the way on Jupiter?
Actually, we could go. And Gavin said he would monitor the lab.
You think he's capable?
Gavin knows the lab like the back of a singed hand.
Well, I think it's a great idea. A face-to-face meeting will show them that we care. Go, listen to them. Go share what we're doing here. Go and be my representative. I'll hold down the fort. Have any of you been to Jupiter before?
It will be my first time.
Mine too.
Lots of moons. Great work, team. I'll get started on the paperwork. Something I can help you with, Jennifer?
I just wanted to say thanks for bringing me on this team. I can't wait to see space.
Have fun. And take lots of pictures. I want to see them when you get back.
Will do, Buster.
I fixed her up and she's all good to go.
You're sure?
100% positive.
Thank you, Gavin.
Take care of the lab, Gavin.
You got it.
Being a part of this team and this place is a journey. I never know what's going to happen next. It's never easy, but Buster was right. It's a real adventure.
Test subject Gavin Page, soundless alarm clock, test number 32.
Yep. It's very uncomfortable. I'm definitely awake. And my legs are starting to cramp up. Success.
Today, the Cosmic Kinetics team has to go and help people from Jupiter. And these people aren't easy to deal with. They're snobby and they're really picky, but they know it's their obligation, it's their responsibility to go and help people, even if it is the people from Jupiter. Well, that's exactly what disciples of Jesus do. Well, not go and help people in Jupiter, but they look for opportunities to help others out. All throughout the Bible, we actually see that Jesus and his disciples are often being stopped by people who are going through hard situations. Like they're going on their way somewhere and people stop them. They could easily just be like, listen, we got to get somewhere, we got somewhere to be, we got to go somewhere, we don't have time for you right now. But all of the time, they were stopping and helping people who needed their help. So Jesus is with his disciples and they're with him and they're helping people. But then Jesus does something really interesting. Look at what it says in the Bible. In Matthew 10:1 and then 5-8, it says this. Jesus called his 12 followers together and gave them authority to drive out evil spirits and to heal every kind of disease and sickness. Jesus sent out these 12 men with the following order. Don't go to non-Jewish people or to any town where Samaritans live, but go to the people of Israel who are like lost sheep. When you go, preach this: the kingdom of heaven is near. Heal the sick, raise the dead to life again, heal those who have skin diseases, and force demons out of people. I give you these powers freely, so help other people freely. Basically, what this verse is saying is that Jesus is now sending out his disciples to do his work. They were with him for a while and going about and helping people, but now he's saying, I'm sending you. You go, as my disciples, you go and help other people out. Meeting someone else's needs and helping people out may be one of the most rewarding things you can do with your life. But have you ever thought about why that is? Like, why does it feel good to help out other people when really we get nothing in return for doing it? What's behind that? The reason is that God created us with a specific purpose. So when we help other people out and meet other people's needs, it feels right because that's the way God at our very core created us to be. He created us to be servants because that's what God is all about. It's one thing to show up here and come to church every week, but it's another thing to go and be the church every single day. But that's what disciples of Christ do. They go and represent Jesus to other people in their lives. We need to learn to think beyond ourselves, to start thinking about other people and helping other people out when they need our help, because that's what disciples of Christ do. So my prayer for you is this: that you would truly step in and become Jesus' disciples. That you would live the way that God intended you and created you to live the life that Jesus lived, and to look for opportunities to help and serve those around you.